Hey there guys, it's your boy Acris. We're back with some trails to Azure. And as you can see, we got a monster extermination to take care of, so let's get started with that. Large monsters prowling around. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Been a few days. Alright, let's relax here. Let's see. We got a lot of stuff to do today, actually. We got some quests. So, probably all the uploads today will be side quests. What to do here? Ah, that sucks. Can we get both of these guys? Ah, that's so pain. Oh, nice. So for the best. Nice. Shout out to Ellie for being so clutch. You guys get delayed. And these idiots are asleep. Honestly. They go wild. Let's do this. One more for the road. Got them boys sleeping, huh? Let's just first of all, let's attack. It's great. Damn, he's already almost at 100 CP already? That's actually nasty work, huh? Randy is a menace. Get him out of here. Heal up. Ooh. Countered the hell out of my boy, huh? Let's see here. That was great damage. Let's do our boy. See if we can get a delay. Nice. Oh, you missing? Oh, yeah. You guys are out of luck, huh? Good work. And we got that out of the way. Alright, so next step will be, we got a side quest with Mueller. He's looking for the GOAT himself, Olivier. Mr. Love and Peace. So I'll see you when we find him at the airport, I believe. Exterminated monster on East Crossbell Highway. You obtained a craft book raid. What do you know? Another craft book. Looks like our two CGF alumni are a perfect fit for this time around. Well, hot damn. Ready to show everybody what we got, Noel? They won't know what hit him. Oh. Cute. Randy and Noel learn Howling Raid. Oh, that's pretty cool. What the? Bro. This Mueller? I came here from Altair, a port city on the western border of Calvert. It may just be one stop away, but it's still shocking to see how much Crossbell has changed in person. Calvert's been modernizing too, but it feels practically rural compared to Crossbell. Yo, I'm not good at saying that word rural. That's a weird word to say. I'm like, is it just me? I heard there's a trade conference happening in Crossbell right now. Maybe we should go visit the Workers' Tower place. It's all anybody's been talking about. When's that blasted train coming? I'm sick and tired of waiting. Oh. Thank you for choosing Crossbell Station. The railroads will be operating under their standard schedules for the duration of the trade conference. Please make your way to the second floor if you wish to purchase tickets. Journalists from the Imperial Chronicle came by to gather information earlier this morning. It just goes to show how visible the trade conference is on the international stage. The Imperial government's private train, the Eisengraph, arrived at a Platform 1 this morning. They're moving it to Platform 3 though, since regular service is still running. You're welcome to go take a look. It's not something you often see after all. I've heard that the Imperial Chancellor Gilead Osborne had ties with the former Speaker Hardman. And yet, some say the Chancellor himself was behind the Empire's decision to deny Hardman asylum after he defected. The second he outlived his usefulness, Osborne cut his lifeline. That's the kind of man the Blood and Iron Chancellor is. How long has it been since I last saw His Excellency and Prince Olivert, I wonder? It's an incredible honor for a humble Imperial soldier like myself to get the chance to greet such a high-ranking government officials. Welcome to the ticket counter. Let me know if you'd like to make a purchase. It would be my pleasure to assist you. Wilhelm, why do you sound like a robot? Oh, I'm sorry. Could you give me just a moment, please? Attention all travelers. Due to the arrival of the Eisengraph, stricter security measures will be in effect today. We ask that you please refrain from entering the Platform 3 for the duration of its stay. Thank you. Yo, look at Mueller undercover over here. Hey Lloyd, that guy there is giving out some real intense vibes. Don't tell me he's our client. Excuse me, sir. We're with the Special Support Section. I've been waiting for you. Thank you for coming. My name is Mueller. I work as a talent manager for Airbonia's music industry. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. A talent manager? He doesn't look the part at all. If anything, he feels more like a bodyguard. Yeah, and he's got the size for it too. I get the sense that I've heard of him somewhere before. Is something wrong? No, not at all. If it's alright with you, would you mind giving us the specifics of your request? You mentioned something about a missing musician, as I recall. I take it that means you're their manager? That's correct. We traveled to Crossbell as part of his concert tour. However, the moment I took my eyes off him, he went missing. That puts me in a tight spot. I have little to go on in a city I'm not familiar with.
I could see that posing some difficulty. Crossbell City is larger than most.
Yes, though I'm sure that won't be the only hurdle to contend with. In any case, could I ask you all to begin the search immediately? I mean, to be honest, we already know where Olivier is unless he's moved around, which I wouldn't be surprised by. Let's find that musician.
Of course, we're here to help. Could you give us some more details about this musician we're looking for?
Gladly. My client goes by the name of Olivier Lineham. He's a blonde man in his 20s, often clad in white coat and sporting a lute.
A lute? Wouldn't that make him stand out like a sore thumb? How hard could it be to find this guy?
If only things were so simple. A mere search and retrieval mission wouldn't be an issue, ordinarily. But you see, Olivier's personality is a bit, shall we say, problematic. He has an incurable need to stick his nose in other people's business, only to cause them more trouble in the process. To be frank, he's a nuisance, a fool, and a real pain in my... excuse me. Mueller is always going through it, man. I feel for him. But I mean, that's his bro, though.
I see.
Ideally, I'd like you to find him right away so as to keep his tour schedule intact. But I know better than to get my hopes up. You'll be doing me enough of a favor if you could simply grab him before he gets himself into any incidents.
You're starting to sound less like his manager and more like his babysitter. I mean, isn't that what a manager is, damn near? Either way, it explains exactly what kind of person we should be on the lookout for. Do you have any idea what sort of areas might pique his interest?
Well, if I had to say, Olivier has a tendency to be drawn to bustling crowds or places of ill repute. He also fancies himself a gourmet, so he might have slipped away to some sort of eating establishment.
Basically, if it's any place someone could stir up trouble, you can bet it's on his radar. The downtown district, back alley, and entertainment district are the first places that come to mind in that case.
I'd say you're on the right track there. But I've already combed the entertainment district as it so happens. You'll be better off excluding it from your search. Honestly, if we're talking about Olivier here, if he isn't still down in Wazi's spot, then he's probably at the other bar, over in the back alley. He undoubtedly knows I'm looking for him, so he's probably avoiding the most obvious spots.
That complicates things. But if he's drawn to large crowds, then the Harbor District may also be worth checking out. I believe Mishi is scheduled to make an appearance there today.
I see. It sounds to me like you have a good list of possible destinations. My apologies. I wish I had more concrete information to offer you.
Don't worry about it. This is plenty. If there's nothing else we need to know, we'll get started right away.
Best of luck. I'm counting on you. And if he refuses to cooperate, don't be afraid to use force. In fact, I invite it. A good slap upside the head should do. Yeah, Mueller really wants him to, he wants him to get slapped up, huh?
Sure thing. What kind of weird relationship does he have with this guy? Quest, musician manhunt started.
Olivier Lynham is a traveling musician dressed in a white coat. The loot he carries with him will be a dead giveaway. Your best bet of finding him will be somewhere of ill repute. If not that, then an area with large crowd, or perhaps a dining establishment. I think you're on the right track, focusing on downtown district, back out, and harbor district. You can't get him to cooperate. I don't mind if you have to use force. In fact, I invited. I'll be expecting good news from you. Okay, so he said damn near the same thing.
Oh, you've gotta be shitting me. Ah, bitch and moan some more, why don't you?
Those voices.
Lloyd, look. The hell's wrong with you, Slash? Use your freaking head for once. What are we gonna do if Wall drinks himself to death? Because the way things are going, he's already halfway there. I told you, that's why I'm weighing our options to keep that from happening. It's not my fault nothing's come to mind yet. Get off my damn case. Oh yeah? What about your shit for brains idea to take him sightseeing on top of the tower? That'll cheer him up for sure. What do you think he is, a 7-year-old? If he was, he sure as hell wouldn't be in this hole in the first place. Seriously, has anyone ever told you how much of a grade A dumbass you are? Bastard. You want to start giving out scores, huh? Then if I'm a grade A dumbass, you're a grade SSS. You haven't even come up with one idea. Oh yeah? You wanna go? Let's go. Knock it off, you two. Speaking of SSS dumbasses.
Where do you get off pulling weapons on each other? You're supposed to be comrades.
Stay out of this, Carrot Top. It ain't any of your goddamn business. This is all Wazi's fault anyway. You're the one who turned your back on the downtown district. Yeah, Wall wouldn't even be like this if it wasn't for your chicken shit ass. Well, Wazi, you gonna own up to it or what? Hold on a second. Wazi didn't do anything. Whatever. This is just pissing me off even more. Guess we'll have to lay you chumps out first. Heh, now you're talking. Just don't get your face smashed in, Huey. I still gotta do it myself after. What should we do, Lloyd?
This is starting to go beyond boys will be boys territory.
Damn, if this keeps up, we won't have any choice but to subdue them.
Uh-oh. How utterly depressing. Look at this dramatic bastard. Such needless conflict will only link the chains of hatred across your otherwise delightful hearts. To you who choose the scuffle in the streets, I give the timeless gift of song. Uh-oh. What are we about to get here? We about to get the good old fashioned Nagare yoku oshio. It is a soothing yet mournful ballad intended to unite the hearts of those ragamuffins who have lost their way. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the sky, like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. and the cruel moon mocks my pain. What is that? If this fleeting dream shall never be.
Shut the hell up, Blondie.
Yeah. Oh. Hello there, little kitten. Is something the matter? As you can see, I'm in the middle of a delightful performance. Autographs will have to wait until after the show. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I fought laughing right there. That shit almost made me break. I was trying to stick to character though. Moreover, it would be quite dangerous if you kick me down from this height. Why, there may not be an...
Would you shut the hell up already? Quit your caterwauling and get off of our roof. We're trying to run a business here.
Jingo's so feisty. Fine. Please, calm your...
I said get down.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's down now. You alive, Blondie? Still breathing?
Yeah.
Yes, so.
Well, that was something. Man, this ain't even fun anymore. Later. The hell was that guy Forget about him, let's bail. I mean, the song worked. They left. All's well that ends well. Well, would you look at that? I've managed to nip the bud of a blossoming fight here in the city of sin. Another debonair adventure complete. Once again, my mellifluent lute has brought peace by spreading the gentle chords of love and devotion. Sometimes I'm almost frightened by my level of genius. Hey, you tell him. You're my goat. My goat moonwalking. What a smooth criminal, huh?
Excuse me, but are you alright? That sounded like a hard fall.
Worry not, my fair lady. A fall of that height was absolutely nothing to a man who has kissed the dewdrop skies of this very continent. What's wrong with this guy? Do excuse the minor interruption. Now that I've regained my composure, we can continue my grand sonata. Gather around, ladies and gentlemen. Now, where was I? If this fleeting dream... But please, you don't have to do that.
Hey Lloyd, could he be?
A blonde musician in a white coat. He definitely fits the description. Mueller said he could be a handful, but he's nothing like what I expected. Ahem. You must be Olivier, am I right? The one and only, my darling. Look at this bastard. It is I, the unparalleled genius, wandering bard, and seeker of love, Olivier Lineham. Praise be to Adios, as it is by her grace that you have had the pleasure of witnessing one of my famous impromptu performances. Engrave this day into your hearts, where it has surely been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you all. Right, and stop hating. I'm tired of the SSS. Let me play Olivier. Let me have Olivier in my party with Ellie. Olivier, Ellie, Sergey Dudley, Devin, Breeze. I'm sick of the SSS. I'm just hating at this point. About time you picked up on that. Come on now, Olivier, you slipping. Hold on a tick. You knew my name before I introduced myself. How is that possible? I don't believe I've uttered my name once since coming to Crossbell. Have we perhaps met somewhere before? Not exactly. We're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. We've been looking for you per request of your agent, Mueller. Boy, he's about to... There ain't no telling what he's gonna do. Is you gotta run, Olivier, please, bro. Don't make this shit harder.
You know who we're speaking of, right?
Bro's about to get traumatized. I see. So you're the ones. That Mueller. He's just as much of a warlord as ever. Surely he knows by now that the time apart will never dampen the measure of our love. On the contrary, it makes our hearts grow both fonder and bolder. I was about to give all of these guys the wrong idea.
Huh? Wait, are you saying the two of you are...
Yeah, no, I seriously doubt it.
That's besides the point. Can you come with us back to Mueller now?
I'm afraid not, officers of law. I have to make the most of Crossbell while I still can. I'll be quite occupied tomorrow, you see. I really understand where he's coming from, bro. Once that trade conference, like, it's into full effect, like, Olivier, Kloe, all of them are just going to be dealing with all of that. Like, dude doesn't have any free time. This is his free time. But it really sucks, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, though, Olivier.
Occupied?
It is really bizarre, though. Especially Ellie. I would have think she would recognize him. He's such a impactful figure. I'm just kind of genuinely surprised. Like, I wouldn't expect Reindeer, you know, anyone like that, but Ellie, I would. Nothing you need to concern yourself over, but do keep in mind that if you claim to be unable to look the other way, I will do everything in my power to give you no say in the matter.
Oh, really now? And just how do you plan on doing that?
Why are you egging him on? Now he's actually gonna do it. Wait, is that the famous Julius Schwartz standing right over there? Are you... Bro, I'm sick of the SSS. Noelle falling for it, okay. But,
how many times are they gonna fall for something like this?
Even Lecter got him. Like, Lecter got away like twice. Maybe even more than that.
What? Really? Where?
Well, I think Ellie is also a big fan.
Hey, wait a second. I don't see anyone. Where'd she...
Hey! Bro, you only made it that far? Till next we meet, my new friends. Ta-ta.
Wait! He got away. Mainly because the SSS are a bunch of dumbasses.
That's what she should have said.
We just fell for the oldest trick in the book.
No, you just fell for the oldest trick that's not even in the book anymore. The shit's so old that they got rid of it. It's not in the book. You need to pick up a new book. You need to get the latest edition of Not Being a Dumbass. 101. Sorry. Guys, I'm sick of these guys. I try to love them, but the amount of stupid shit they fall for is aggravating. It's so annoying, man. I hate it. Like, I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt because I know she's a insanely big fan of Julie. But damn, bro.
Of course, Senior Captain Schwartz wouldn't be in a place like this.
Damn, what you saying about downtown though? You like this is where I would be. You trying to say? Well, I'd I'd be in America. I'd be an American. But downtown is the next best place. I can already tell this dude is going to be a pain in the ass. Reminds me of Lecter.
Never mind that. Let's chase after him. The only question is, where did he go?
Oh, I don't know. Probably in another area that's similar to this with a bar. I'm definitely checking there.
Why don't we check the other places we discussed earlier? That's how we stumbled upon him downtown after all. He may be in the back alley or harbor district. Sounds like a plan. Let's move.
Wait a sec. First of all, wait. Before we do anything, I just want to see something really quick.
That Blondie had a real spring in his step, even after he fell off the roof. Maybe I should have kicked him harder.
Damn. You can go?
Some rowdy jackass got on the roof of my shop earlier. I was thinking about shooting him down with an explosive round. Wouldn't want to damage the roof though, so I'll let Jingo take care of it.
Bro, imagine if you actually had have done that. You would have created one of the biggest incidents ever. Like, that would have been crazy. You would have been in some crazy shit, Ashley. Not gonna lie to you. It might have ruined your own life with that one. That would have been crazy. Especially if you got injured in the process. And like, even with Olivier being a great guy and maybe wanting to let it slide, if it ever like caught wind to everybody else, like like other Airbonians, it would have, especially if the Chancellor knows, he definitely would use that.
You can't be serious. We never overlook gunfire in the middle of the city, Ashley. Get off my case, Flatfoot.
Damn. Damn.
There's no crime in saying I thought about it. Still, there was something off about that Blondie. I feel like I've seen his face somewhere before. Must be my imagination.
Actually, it's not.
Oh, I can't believe he had to leave all of a sudden. I should have asked what hotel he was staying at. He was pretty dashing, I'll admit. Don't you think it was a little weird too, though? So what? Maybe I like him weird. That's part of what made him so charming. I guess.
It sounded like there was a lot of commotion outside. Was it that customer we just had? Actually, don't answer. I'm probably better off minding my own business. Yes, it's about time you mind your own business. I've had it up to here with you. I've never liked you. I've never liked you. Sorry.
That blonde guy took off just like that. It almost felt like a tornado swept through here. Thinking about something, Abbas?
Ah, was he? Yes, I was ruminating over what a diverse set of people there were in this world.
It does take all kinds, as they say. That goes for the two of us as well.
Indeed it does.
Abbas sure does open up around Wazzy. I suppose that's a sign of just how close they are.
Man, that blonde guy earlier was such a weirdo. I feel like I'm going to be talking about him for days. That must mean he made hell of an impression on you. To talk about someone for days? Like, damn.
Me and that customer never got to finish that game, but honestly, it was already over for me. I guess there's always going to be someone out there who's better than you.
Ain't that the truth? What the? What? Was it always like that? Wait, what the fuck? What? Huh? What? What in Adios is going on here? What? What? Oh.
Message from Legion's Foods. Dear customers, allow us to recommend our special bellberry juice to quench your thirst. There's a recipe for bellberry juice written here. You learned the recipe for bellberry juice.
Wow. That was Bro, I was like, what is going on here? I'm like, was it always like that? All right, let's check here. Oh, he's actually not here. Okay, so I guess we do need to go to the Harbor District. Unless it's one of those things where we have to talk to someone to initiate it. Oh no, he's here. He's here, all right.
Wow, that's a lot of people. They must be here for the Mishi event. I believe this is what the theme park staff are doing for the day, seeing as Michelin was closed during the conference. It's a shame Tio isn't here to see this. I think they're about to do a dance number. Why don't we stick around for it? After all, we're all ready.
Wait, is that?
Yeah, I love you, Mishi.
Look at my boy killing it. My boy, the GOAT.
That guy who joined in is pretty good at this. Okay, everyone, all together now. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi.
Look at my boy shining. Olivier and Mishi exchange a firm handshake. Well met and well done, Mishi. To be frank, your dancing prowess is something to be commended.
You're not too shabby yourself, fella. Where did you learn to dance?
I'm rather fond of the ballroom dancing myself. Naturally, my preferred partner would be a beautiful woman, but you are a fine stand-in, my furry companion. Though I suppose I shouldn't have expected any less from Crossbell's most beloved mascot.
Ah, stop it. You're making me blush.
What in Adios name is he doing? Looks like he barged in to take some of the spotlight for himself.
Remember when Mueller asked us to prevent him from drawing attention to himself? That's out the window now.
I mean, that was out the window when he almost got kicked. off the damn rooftop. Uh-oh. I do believe I've been discovered. My apologies, dear Mishi, but I must vacate the premises for now.
Oh, that's too bad. Let's dance together at Michelin Wonderland next time.
Now that is one wishy I promise to bring to fruition. Parting is such a sweet sorrow, but the bond we have forged today will linger in my heart for eons to come. Adios, mi amigo.
Bye-bye.
He cut and ran again. I get the feeling he's used to this sort of thing. Well, yeah, because he's dealing with Mueller, who has to chase him all the time.
On the bright side, this narrows down the number of places he could have escaped to. It's not going to matter either way unless we start chasing after him. Wasn't that fella a barrel of fun? Maybe next time he can come play with me at Michelin Wonderland.
He's got to be here this time. Of course.
Olivier. Wow, he's pretty good, isn't he?
That boy's multi-talented, huh? Thank you for listening to my serenade.
Bravo. You're amazing, mister.
What would you say to signing on as our live entertainment for a while? I'd be willing to compensate you, of course. My, that does sound oh so tempting. I gladly accept your gracious offer. Wait just a darn second. What's this? Found me already, have you?
Now you're going around taking random side jobs?
This dude's got some screws loose. I urge you to cease this admittedly well-earned flattery. Why, I can feel my cheeks reddening already. No one's flattering you, jackass.
We're taking you with us this time.
Now, surely you must know when to give up. Life isn't meant to be a constant chase. You have to stop and smell the grand roses too. Sip it slowly like a fine wine. And so, I shall offer a gift to brighten up your weary, dreary hearts. A melody woven with the very essence of love and devotion. Uh-oh. Ellie bought there. I'm scared of Ellie. Hey, just give it up. Let's just call it Olivia. You had fun. It's been a great time. But damn, you about to make the wrong person mad. Oh? What troubles you, mademoiselle? Make no mistake. While a melancholy sigh may have its charms, a beautiful young woman should never be without happiness in her heart.
Let me make something perfectly clear. Mueller requested that we retrieve you no matter what it takes. He even authorized us to use force. As a matter of fact, he insisted on it.
Yo, look at her face. Yeah, she's over it. Point taken. I surrender. I promise.
That smile is more terrifying than the things that usually scare her.
As disappointing as this is, the time has come for me to sail with the tide. Very well then. Would you be so kind as to escort me to Mueller?
Just to be safe, I think it'd be better idea to tell Mueller to come here.
Good thinking.
As much as I hate to put him out of his way, that's definitely the safest choice. No doubt he'd try to give us the slip the second we step outside.
It pains me to see how little trust I instill.
You'll live. Anyway, I'll try contacting the station to see if someone can get a hold of Mueller.
Good work, everyone. Thanks to all of you, I was able to quell this nuisance before he got too carried away.
No problem. Glad we could help.
Oral. Why, you make me sound like common livestock. And I know for a fact that I'm so much more to you than that. Then again, the degradation does have its own special charms, I suppose. If that's what you're into, I'm more than happy to take all the abuse you can muster, my dear Mueller. Shut up! I take it back. Please don't hurt me. This guy is so funny, man. This is my favorite Trails character, bro. I'm sorry, I don't care. Like, Olivier's #1 for me. #2 is probably Estelle, though. You know I gotta love my Holy Striker, baby. But this is my GOAT right here. My apologies, everyone. This idiot and I have a bit of history together. He never learns his lesson, so I always end up having to cut his leash shorter and shorter. Sounds like you're used to dishing out tough love. Love doesn't begin to cover it. There's nothing like having a companion who truly supports you. And he really means this from the bottom of his heart. Then again, who wouldn't want to accompany one such as myself, known for almost as many virtues and good deeds as the goddess above? Does that count as hearsay?
I don't even think Adios could get this ne'er-do-well to repent.
I'm afraid you're right, but as far as I'm aware, the church's sermons aren't nearly as hard-hitting as mine. No, please, I'll behave myself, Mueller. Please, don't encourage his savagery. I beg of you.
Something tells me this is their usual friendly banter.
We should be going. There's still quite a bit on our agenda. Thank you again for all of your help.
Don't mention it, all in a day's work. Though, if you don't mind me saying, I wouldn't take my eyes off him if I were you.
I know all too well. And so our revelry reaches its inevitable announcement. I bid you adieu, ladies and gentlemen. May we meet again, fates permitting. Sure. My only regret is never receiving the luxury of frolicking with Michi at an oft-rumored resort park. Wait just a moment. Your division takes on contract work, yes? Would that mean I could request you to serve as our guides? Ah, me and my strokes of genius. Why, we'll have so much fun that even an incorrigible sourpuss like Mueller would. Ah, Mueller. It was just a little joke. Wait, no! Man is always getting dragged off like a doll. And there they go. Not every day you meet a duo like them. Though on a second thought, I feel like there's more to those two than meets the eye.
Well, you heard him. Fates permitting, you might get the chance to ask them yourself sometime. Honestly, that might be more trouble than it's worth. That man, he basically threatened Olivier the entire time, but is he? No, it couldn't be.
Something wrong, Ellie? You've been pretty quiet.
No, it's nothing.
Cool. Then I think this one's a wrap. Ready to head off, Lloyd?
Yeah, let's go.
You dimwit, for once in your life, could you keep your whims in your head where they belong? You know full well what kind of police Crossbell is. It would make my life infinitely easier if you took more consideration for the position you're in. What's this? Sounds like someone's been fretting themselves over little old me. Besides, you know I can't help it. I just had to see all this city has to offer before my duties shackle me. As a result of my little excursion, I feel I've come to understand why they dubbed this place the City of Sin. But that's not all I've caught wind of. A certain someone we know has been shifting his pieces behind the curtain. Chancellor. Is that so? Then at least you managed to get something useful out of all this. Indeed, and thanks to you, Mueller, I was able to have a little preview of what's to come. Which reminds me, how go the arrangements? I'm only able to romp and frolic about the way I do because I know you can manage just fine without me. I'm not the one to be concerned about, but yes, I've already contacted them. They needed to know that our schedule has been delayed, no thanks to you. Well, in that case, let us make haste. It would be unbecoming of us to keep two lovely ladies waiting. Oh, they're meeting up with Kloe and Julia. Quest, musician Manhunt completed. Nice. Or with that being said, let's turn in these quests before we end off this part. Yeah, that was a great quest.
はい、こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。わわ、大変でした。
Nice.
はい、お疲れ様でした。では、また依頼を達成したら。
Alright, next up is Mary Gone Missing.